Hello guys, welcome back to another one of our motorhome vlogs. We're down here in Upchurch in Kent, not far from Sittingbourne, near the main Thames estuary entrance, and this farm's called 5 Acres, which is a nice little campsite. As you can see behind me, it has quite a good few pitches, electric hookup, it's got waste and chemicals, also got toilet and showers, but we can't see them or review them because we're currently still in the pandemic, so none of that's open. But it's a very peaceful area, as you can see behind me. It's looking quite nice. The weather's not great today, so we'll see how we get on. But we're just about to go on a walk down to, what we're doing?
We're going down the Saxon Shore Way. Just have a little explore, we've never been there before.
So we're going to walk down Saxon Shore Way, which is down along the main estuary footpath, and we'll be going hopefully to a pub called the
3 Tons,
which hopefully will be open. Depending on the weather, we might be able to get a pint, maybe something to eat, but it's not looking great. We've had a couple of good days, being April, but the weather has been cold, but today he's decided to come in with the rain. But at the moment, as you can see, we've got nice blue skies. There's a nice apple orchard over here and some sheep, and they do say you can pick the apples when they're out. So yeah, so far a really nice picturesque site to come to. This is down in Upchurch, and I'll be putting a little link at the bottom of my this video, and I'll be updating my web blog. If you go to that, with a map, it has a map. You can click on this site, and it'll give you some reviews and information about the site, and it'll also give you the View Ranger walk that we're going to do today. So you can download the View Ranger map, audience survey map, and you can follow it on your smartphone. So let's get going, see how it get on, see if we can get around it without getting totally soaked. There's just a little bit about the site as we're walking out. If you're driving in here, if you go to the website, and it'll tell you the instructions on how to get here from the A2. But the main thing is to go down Oak Lane, don't go down the other lanes. So you follow down through Oak Lanes and you go through Upchurch Village, which is not too tight for our van. We've probably got a bigger van through there. Not too sure about caravans, but caravan owners probably quite confident in driving with them. But if you come down the other lanes, although on Google Maps and the sat nav they show them as big roads, they're not actually big roads, they're quite narrow and really hard to get down. So if you go to the website, they give you full instructions, really good instructions on how to get here. But the main thing is going down Oak Lane to Upchurch. Right, so starting off on this little walk we're doing to the Saxon shoreline, if you just leave the site, which is just behind me, through the gate, and do a first left, or do a left, and then follow this road down, and just a little bit further along the road when you come to the next farm, opposite that should be a right hand turn onto a bridleway, and then that'll follow down to the next village. So when you get further down the road to this point here, and you're at this farm, is where you'll pick up the turning on the right, which is a bridleway that'll take you further down to another village. So coming out that footpath that we follow through from the park, we end up actually on this road rather than footpath all the way down. You can see behind me the village shop, so if you're coming down this way, you're still on the correct route. We're going to come to a T-junction of the road in a minute, where we should hopefully be going right and straight away doing an immediate left to get back onto the footpath, and we should be a pub along there. Right, so we just had a couple of pints and some chips in the 3 Tons, which was really nice pub, really friendly, nice beer. They do the local Faversham beer from the Faversham brewery and cider as well, and the food was excellent as well. This is only 1 mile from the campsite, so even if you're going to the campsite, you don't do what we're going to be doing. A mile down to here, which is quite an easy stroll, a nice pint of beer and decent
Nice
food,
as well.
and you're mostly off road all the way. It's a great place to come, so I definitely recommend this place. I'll be putting a link on my blog,
The 3
so
tons.
you can go in there and check it out. So we're still following the footpath along. You've got a nice little church there, lovely village behind us,
Nice house.
nice houses that Loretta wants to buy. I think this footpath goes around further, but we're going to be going up here.
Sure way.
So we come up to this point here, and we should be turning left now, and you can just follow along the Saxon shoreline, which should take us all the way to Upminster,
Upchurch.
or Upchurch even, get the name right. Right, so hopefully you might be able to hear me, but this is the view from the village that's just come out of the pub 3 tons. So this is on a sunny day. This would be a beautiful place to come down, have a picnic, and it's great for bird watchers. There's lots of people down there with the cameras, and I expect you can go fishing along here as well. So not a bad little site, and this is all literally a mile away from the site on your doorstep. Right, so this is been walking down.
Couple of miles.
Well, it's a couple of miles, about half an hour or so. Been a lovely walk. You might not be able to hear us because it's quite windy. This is the furthest tip point out into the estuary of this Viking trail,
Saxon.
or Saxon Shoreway. I'm never going to get it right. And then we're going to start turning back into town now, if you can hear us.
Towards Upchurch.
And realistically, I mean, we've got a lovely day today. It's still sunny, blue skies, just cold wind.
Very cold wind.
But summer's day, this is probably one of the best walks we've seen for the Kent coast, for where we live, and it's not far from where our home.
Really pretty, lots to see.
Literally over the back, you probably can't see it, there's a bridge, which is the Isle of Sheppey Bridge. So that's where actually we are in Kent. Now, we're just going to turn around here, head that way, back into town, and maybe we deserve another pint of beer. Right, so we've just come off the estuary now, behind us, where we did a little bit back the corner, and you come to this point where, as you can see behind me, it's a bit of a road track. Not much traffic because it's a dead end down there. It's only to get down to where they do the boats up, where they do the yachts up and that, and at some sort of yacht club. So it's not a lot of traffic, but just know that you're not on the wrong way. This isn't such much a footpath; it's more of a road. But on the Ordnance Survey map, it shows it looks like a track or a bridle path. But so far, now we're away from the estuary. The wind's dropped down completely. The sun's out. I'm actually getting quite hot, which is great. Out in the estuary, you do need to wrap up. Even if you think it's a nice day like today, we're getting a lovely day out there. The wind kicks up. It's absolutely freezing. Right, so we've just been for a farm and cutting across the field here, you can see behind me. Nice, lovely views for a walk. And at the end of this footpath here, I believe we should be going left into the village, which will take us to Upchurch village. Which I'm not sure, but there's a fishing lakes around here, so I don't know whether this is fishing lakes. You can see this nice little village over there on the left. And so when you get through that gate there, you can turn up here, and hopefully this should bring us out into the main village of Upchurch. Some lovely horses in the background there, just come trotting over to see us. Obviously we're in their field, probably thought we had food. Alright, so we made it here to the Crown, which is a nice little pub, does pint Doom Bar, 4.8 miles you say?
Yeah.
4.8 miles, got a nice little outside garden area.
Beautiful day.
And opposite the church. So we just left the Crown, and we're walking back to the site. Now most of the site walk has been pretty good off-road, but there is this last little bit which we're going down now, where you have to walk down a bit of the road where there's no footpaths, and it is a busy road. So this is the one part of the whole walk that's quite bad, but it's only for a short bit, as I'll show you. So we've literally just come onto this bit where we've got to walk down to where that sign is down the back, which is, like I say, no footpaths and quite a busy road. Anyway, so that last little bit, because that road was the only part where you're really walking along the main road part, and then you get to this bit where we drove down earlier to get to the campsite, which isn't so bad. It's not as busy a road, and this goes up to the footpath originally where we started. But just have a look where we are. Over there in the background is the campsite that we're going to be going to, where our van is. Hello guys. So last night was a really good walk, as you saw, around the Saxon shoreline, which was, we did about 6 miles in the end, didn't we? Yeah, because we went a little bit further to somewhere else. But it's a really nice area and stuff. The campsite was really quiet last night. We didn't hear any noise, so we had a good night's sleep last night.
This is one of the quietest campsites we've ever been on.
Yeah. This is an adults only site, so there's no children running around screaming and playing football, which for people that haven't got children is a bonus. I know that means that people who have got children can't come along, but that's one of the bonuses we find with the site, isn't it?
Yeah, but they do allow dogs.
But they do allow dogs, and it's a great place for walking your four-legged friends.
Lots of footpaths locally, they're really safe.
And cycling. So there's quite a lot to do around here, really.
Definitely come back.
And just to tell you a little bit about the area. So we're not far from Chatham, so anyone doesn't know the area, Chatham Dockyards is quite famous. It's a historic dockyards, and they've spent a lot of money down there. So if you're around this area and you haven't been there, it's worth a day trip out to there.
Rochester's lovely. Rochester's
nice. You've got to watch the cathedral as well. If you like shopping, you've got the massive Blue Water shopping centre, so that's not far drive away from this place as well. The local village, there's a fishing place. We don't know much about it, where we have to get licensed. We have to get licensed. Whether it's membership, I don't think it is. So if you're a fisherman, you should check out that.
And the Edith May sailing barge, which offers free sailing courses. You can have a look at their website. We'll put the link up.
Yeah, so we'll put all these links in the bottom, and it'll be on my blog as well. But yeah, and we're only here for one night. We haven't been able to check out the toilets and that, so we can't say much about that. But she said she done. They just done them all, haven't they?
New toilet block, yeah.
Yeah, new toilet block and all that's just gone in. So a brilliant location if you come down Kent Way and you're just touring around, or if you're living local to here and you just want a nice quiet weekend away. This is a beautiful spot with only a mile walk to the pub, or you can do a 5 mile walk around the Saxon shorelines.
Or if you come from up north and you're heading for a ferry for Dover tomorrow, it's a nice stopover halfway.
We're only about 5 minutes away from the M1, M2 even. Wouldn't be near the M1.
Probably about 40 minutes from Dover.
Yeah, so it's a nice little spot. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, because it helps the YouTube channel build. It doesn't cost anything. And we'll try and get another one out as soon as we can get away again for a weekend. And hopefully everyone stays safe and we don't go into another lockdown.